So they have decent team fight. They probably need a hero that deals okay with the jug in the laning phase. But I'm assuming, I think Razor's banned.
Yep,
deals
okay with the jug? You're assuming that?
No, with the Omni.
Oh, sorry. With the Omni, okay. Alright.
Razor banned, which would have been a decent Raven pick, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that would have been really nice.
Yeah. I think Razor, Razor is Raven's most played 10 and 5. They've run Cuckoo on it once. This I really like. I'm just surprised that we haven't seen this hero play more role in the tournament.
Hasn't played
I mean, Miracle, yeah, but so if the tables were turned, this would be, I think, a snap Tinker pick. But Newbee is not a big Tinker team, not a big SCCC here.
5 seconds remaining.
They can wait for his hero too. That's what they like to do anyway.
No, SCCC is almost always. I mean, it makes a lot more sense now that they took SF off the table.
How has he fared, do you feel, over the last 12 months? Well, SCCC. Again, another flashy kind of mid. He had a spectacular 2016. 2017 was a bit tougher for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think that he was the best mid in China, far and away. He brings a lot to that team. But it's hard to say because, you know, when your team looks bad, everyone looks bad. What was that? Remember that secret team? When they were just like losing everything? Every one of those players went on after that. Great individual careers.
Yeah.
But they all looked horrible.
Right.
Just like, it's hard to tell when your team is struggling, and Newbee is definitely struggling.
Well, and again, it's to me another similarity between both of these teams. They both have snowball players, a little bit different ways, but SCCC is a guy that'll just snowball with a bunch of farm. Raven and Cuckoo are players that tend to snowball more off kills, but this is a patch that rewards a more even farm distribution among a team's cores. Single core strategies get really heavily punished, as we saw with the Sven earlier. So they just have kind of struggled to find that balance. This is the Cuckoo Death Prophet here. I really like as a complement to the Raven Terrorblade. I think that I like TNC's picks a lot better here through the second phase. I think, regardless of what Newbee come back with here.
Very conservative from Newbee.
But that's what I'm saying though. Both of these teams tend to be fairly conservative in their approach to the draft. You know, they're not gonna counterpick that heavily, but they're not gonna leave themselves open to being counterpicked.
Gotta show your carry right now.
I think this is where they typically pick the Mugi hero.
Yeah, if you're not taking Tinker, then carry.
Do you like it? Oh, alright, we got the Tinker out of the way.
So it's like,
okay.
I think that the hero it works too well against TB.
Yeah.
No risk of the ban, of course.
They would definitely, TNC would definitely ban it.
They would.
After they showed the TV.
Yeah.
You have to take it in third or fourth.
I think for sure, but it's still putting SCCC on a hero that he doesn't play that much of.
Dude, I'm sure he's grinded it. Everyone knows about Tinker.
It's true.
I don't know about the Chinese region, but at least in NA, that hero is everywhere.
Almost every game.
In my pubs, it feels so common.
Yeah.
And it's so annoying to play against.
Yep. So yeah, you go back and SCCC only has 3 Tinker games in the last 6 months. And 2 of them, he won a captain's draft match, won an in-house match about a month ago, and then lost a perfect world weekend.
5 seconds.
So I agree, it's a great pick. Prevents TB from pushing out those lanes for free, as Will and I were talking about the other day, but just a matter of whether SCCC can deliver one of those.
They ban. So if I'm
ban what? So the same H big heroes, the Dark Seer, the Bat Rider. And you're definitely looking for one of those here. I think you might want to ban. I'm a little bit surprised that TNC banned the Lycan over something like a Legion or Punish the Terrorblade.
So for TNC, I would be okay with picking something like as a hero. Now I'd be okay with Nyx.
Yeah, I agree.
And if I'm Newbee,
especially against Tinker.
If I'm Newbee, I'd probably just straight up take Slark.
Slark.
Yeah.
All right. You got me. You tell.
I think that Slark's just really good.
Yeah, they're going to take that. Okay, they're going to take it. Why is it such a good Slark?
Did they ban Nyx?
Yeah, they banned Nyx. That's
okay.
That's absolutely the ban.
So you think Newbee takes low?
Yeah, I think Newbee too.
All right.
And Moogie's.
My boy Moogs, give him the hero.
I mean, he's been his heroes this patch have been Gyro, Lifestealer, Timbersaw.
Monkey.
I'd be okay with Gyro too.
Yeah, I actually think I've been thinking more and more about it, and I like Gyro here. Deal with the Terrorblade pretty well.
Moogs, ask for it. Tell him, give me Slark, bros. Watch me carry.
I think I see part of what you're saying, but yeah, there's the Gyro.
They went for the sensible, boring.
I want you to explain to me off
option.
camera why you
Sure.
think it's such a good.
I mean,
Slark.
I said Gyro or Slark,
Yeah.
but I wanted Slark, and I'll tell you why after. 'Cause
Yeah.
I think it's funny, but
So TNC, if we're going to forward, so Darkseer is the big hero, of course, for Sam H. Batrider historically is something that he's really, really confident on. Also plays a lot of Doom that I could see being good.
Say a lot of Doom.
I'd be down with some Doom. Run it though.
No,
they
yeah. It's just, you play the percentages here again. Conservative approach to the draft. I actually really like this TNC draft.
And so been giving out his last to the team as well. He's quite forceful there, didn't he? How'd you rate those drafts, Will?
I think Newbee's draft is a bit harder to play, but I think the peak of it might be better, so I'm going with Newbee.
I'm gonna go TNC. I think this is about a 60-40 draft. I like the way the lanes are gonna shake out. I like the potential of the Terrorblade to control the map even through the Tinker counter push because of the ability of the Batrider to pick off the Tinker. So I think TNC.
It's fine. We'll get the skinny on it. Let's head over to our commentators for game number 1 of our final series of the day. TNC versus Newbee.
Thank you very much, Red Eye. And indeed, here we have it. Final game of day 2 at ESL Genting. Newbee, TNC. I'm only picked some here with gods. What are we expecting? Did TNC, you saw them a bit of Galaxy battles. Not too amazing over there.
Top 3, go into a tournament, EG with Sandin, OG with Sandin, EG stuff. Surely that's their tournament. Wasn't to beat, but they're doing a lot better here. They beat FCA rivals Brunelleschi. They're 1 game away from guaranteed top 6 playing at the main stage, so it's a better start.
And I mean, looking at this lineup already, I'm seeing some certain matchups that I'm thinking are going to be quite the scare for Newbee. For a start, Raven Terrorblade, like that's one of his strongest heroes, isn't it?
Raven Terrorblade played Samich Batrider, Sand King maybe say even.
Sure, with the way.
Not Earth Spirit,
I mean, yeah, it's SK Earth Spirit. You know, the similar ways that they're played with the room. Very good at.
Definitely scary, but you know, Tinker. So Tinker against the Terrorblade, you've got the counter pick in play. You've also got Omni Knight, which is I think one of the best heroes in terms of high pick rate, 60% win rate, despite the very high pick rate as well. So yeah, excel on the very good against the TV. The team fight happens, you pop Metamorph, well, you Guardian Angel, try to keep everything. Trap here. He doesn't know they're there.
Staying away from them for 10 seconds.
SCC.
Oh, that's a bigger kill.
No, SCC. It's hilarious because we see how close they are.
Yeah.
In the omniscience.
First blood. I foresee a great deal more.
Where's my pension?
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Bottom, and the pressure up top, keeping the supports in place, meaning that Cuckoo can play as crazy as he wants in that mid lane.
For the all-knowing one. A player's disconnected. A gift from the tempest of battle. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Player is reconnected.
Denied.
I claim it. Illusion.
Denied.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is taking a drubbing.
Got it. Where's my pitcher's ability?
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's been fortified. Don't waste your time anymore. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Oh, fine.
Armor and munitions. Look, the Dire's top tower is under attack. Purification. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower's just died. Bad, really. Burn that tower up, kids.
Oh, look at it go!
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. It's not
Coin of the realm.
time.
Illusion.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Double damage.
much more.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Oh, look, Dire's fortified, I see. Boy, Dire's bottom tower is taking a beating. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Only in a room in these skies for one lunatic, bats!
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Thank you, my beauties.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Purified! I'll take
Radiant's middle tower is taking a drubbing.
Illusion.
Look, the Dire's top tower is under attack.
Smart money.
Got it.
Healing shot. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is fallen.
No sorceries avail.
My sweet sisters, go.
The machine. Right this way.
Good shot. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Boy, Dire's bottom tower is taking a beating. Dire's fortified, I see. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is taking a drubbing.
Sorceries avail.
Boy, Dire's bottom tower is taking a beating.
A gift from the Tempest of Battle.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Look, the Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is taking a drubbing. Here, Radiant's been fortified. No, mate, don't waste your time. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower ain't radiating no more.
No! The armor of omniscience. Could have been.
Go, my sweet sisters,
check.
Purify the armor of omniscience. Settle. You've been disrupted. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. The time. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures, they're fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is fallen.
Smart money.
Illusion.
Look at him go.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Radiant's been fortificated. Don't waste your time.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is fallen.
Here, Radiant's been fortified. Come on, mate. Don't waste your time.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I'll take your
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Boy, Dyer's bottom tower. A gift from the Tempest of Battle. Uses no travelers.
Dyer's bottom tower is under attack.
spree. Radiant's middle tower is taking a drubbing.
Name your refugees.
Purification. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Let's go forward. Shit. Wow, you hit hard. Shock.
Smart money.
And hard. No sorceries avail. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's fortified, I see.
That was an unqualified thing.
I can only dream of such a day.
I'll take your tribute.
Got it. As frag +3.
Looks like Dyer's to blame. A gift from the Tempest of Battle. Top tower is fallen. Radiant forts have been fortified. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is fallen. Repair. The prodigal hero returns. Yeah. Triple kill! Enjoy your Radiant's top barracks have fallen! Dyer's middle tower has fallen! Blessings! Healing and harm! Radiant's middle tower is under attack! Healing shock! Purified! Radiant's middle tower is taking a drubbing! Radiant's middle tower has fallen!
Got it.
Radiant's Ancient is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower ain't radiating no more, are they, for that, you know what I mean? Radiant's middle tower is taking that drubbing.
Not committing more ults.
Oh, and Tim's, he's going to try and commit, jumps in with the Burrow Strike straight away onto SCCC. The stun's going to be there though in time onto the Batrider, holding him in place. They'll punch him up as well. They've lost the Sand King. Raven will move forward, able to claim the life of SCCC. Mugi falling low as well. Purification will keep him alive for the time being, but the Maledict should bring him down once. Aegis is popped. Newbee, they have lost 2 around him. Can TNC get more? They'll find Kaka. Can they bring down Mugi a second time? That's the question. Mugi and KP committing straight away in onto Cuckoo with the Glimmer Cape, keeping him alive for the time being. KP is going to be used up in the air. Mugi on the side. It's actually going to be able to finish off Raven. Triple kill for Mugi. Despite TNC's best efforts, is it going to be enough? They do get to the Omni Knight. Can Cuckoo do anything about Mugi? He's toying around with that one. Was thinking about going back in. The Exorcism does wear out though. Cuckoo's back to full health. And only 2 survivors there. A bit of a messy one. I mean,
it's a 2-man show, that one. Gyro and Death Prophet.
but all in all, I guess this is good news for TNC. You stop them from getting a second set of racks.
Yeah,
it's a fight where everyone pretty much dies, but...
It's not a lost fight for them.
No.
Gyro ends up pretty rich off of it, as does Death Prophet.
Oh, was he going straight Rapier? Or was he going Nullify?
Nullify.
Yeah, okay.
Also, potentially useful Purge in some situations, but they're not the ones that Omni Knight.
This jar is absolutely massive, Mugi.
Yep.
At this
About to
stage.
hit 25 too.
Yeah.
Which is pretty annoying when you get those extra homing missiles. Getting? Meme? No, not even a meme, it's just garbage.
Does anyone ever take that?
No.
Oh, no.
It is absolutely awful.
I
One
mean,
of the worst
back in the day, you had to buy an Aghanims for that.
Yeah,
that's the crazy thing.
It was awful then as well. Back in the day, cooldown used to do about twice the damage it does now. That was when
Jaro, yeah. Rocket Barrage just insta-killed heroes level 1.
Yeah. Cooldown, I think like the first and second hit both did like an extra like 50 to 100 damage. He was a good hero then. Now his magic damage is not.
A gift from the
still global cooldown. I think if you had that at like maybe level 10 you'd get it. Level 15 or 20, I don't know if you'd get it.
Level 10 it's a must get, surely. If it was level 10, that's...
I don't know, plus, what is it, plus 25 damage, plus 30 damage?
It's plus 25.
Yeah. I don't know, plus 25 damage versus global cooldown. I think I might take the 25 damage. Exorcism grants haste or both DPs are pretty good. We almost always see the haste, the pure utility, but I think at least she has a viable second option in this case.
Sure.
If you've got a lot of movement speed and a blink dagger, so maybe you don't think you need the haste if you've got blink, phase, eels. Could just go for the pure raw damage.
I mean, the experience, how much of an increase? How many does she have normally with the
24?
24.
So
okay.
It's not quite a 50% increase. Decent jump.
Good amount. Was it 33%?
Yep. So you.
Well, hang on. What's going on here? They managed to find themselves a bit of a catch. Tadixton's down. Only going to catch onto the Witch Doctor. Raven on the sidelines to get the chance for the Metamorphosis. He's actually going to be able to get a fair bit of damage onto Mugi. Mugi's falling very low. In fact, Mugi's down for 100 seconds. Cuckoo and Raven able to commit with the BKB. Newbee's lost 2. Tim's comes in with a Burrow Strike, catching out Kaka. Disruptor's gone as well. Triple kill for Cuckoo. And TNC, they may be not done quite yet. They're trying to chase down KP. He does have the repel. Tim's with the pings. He knows that there's a Tinker about, but SCCC will be able to blink away. I'm going to continue to try and hunt for KP.
Don't put your Lincolns away.
Can KP get out of it?
He needs his Lincolns. He's like, I need my TP. Now he's like, I need my Lincolns.
Oh, he does get the repel blink on.
Okay, now he's got his TP back in. He's like, shit, which one do I need in my backpack?
He's making quite a run for it here. Sam H coming back round. SCCC can come in for backup, but KP's going to be able to play it off.
Doesn't even come close to dying there.
Nah, he knows. He knew. He knew it was fine.
The only panic was which item he needed, but he didn't even need his TP scroll in the end.
But still, I know absolutely. Cuckoo again getting a triple kill. This, he's going absolutely ham on the Death Prophet in these engagements. He is starting to swing the game back in the direction towards TNC, but they've got to have a couple more of those fights still. It's such a lead Newbee got after that push up top, sweeping the racks and such. Are going to need a few more of those TNC as they're that is still quite the advantage and lead for Newbee, especially with just how much they have on their cores, how big Mugi's gyro is at this stage of the game.
Terrorblade's not really doing enough damage. Like, yeah, he kills Gyro. He's doing good damage, but he hasn't got a damage item yet. He's going into Lincoln, so he's going to have 3 fairly defensive items, plus Dragonlance. Feels like he's going to need like a Daedalus to go with his BKB, or a Bloodthorn, something just for some pure single target right-click damage. Don't think you want to go for another tanky Skadi-esque item. It's just not going to be worth it. No. Though, if TNC can get another good fight. This Exorcism is proving very difficult to fight into. Arcane Rune has been bottled up as well for the next fight, so it's going to be a much lower cooldown as well on all of his spells. Very problematic.
Tim's queuing up an axe for himself, and KP as well was also looking towards Gnomes once he gets there.
I don't know if they want to go for Roche again. Actually,
it was
they're going to be scarred.
A very risky place to fight, considering Newbee's lineup was having, especially with his Axe Disruptor as well. It's never going to be easy. You have to get kills before heading towards the pit. And to be fair, with TNC's lineup, if they're getting kills, they're going to want to be pushing with a Death Prophet and a Terrorblade rather than necessarily going for Rush.
Force the buybacks, whatever it may be. He blink away from a gyro. Good position. He wants to go for the Disruptor.
But he's going to look for it straight away onto Kaka. They put the BKBs as Samage comes forward as well. They'll be able to take down Disruptor. Can they get more? Cuckoo heading straight against the 2-man silence. Disciple as well blinks forward as he continues to chase down both the Tusk and the Gyro. Mugi falling relatively low here. They'll have the Nullifier onto the Death Prophet, causing a little bit of an issue, so Cuckoo can't continue to chase that one. But still, they found one kill. They'll look towards KP, but KP quick with the blink out after the Yules. Continue to run himself away and should be fine. TNC do get a kill, but it's a lot of BKB charges, exorcisms committed, and you are just getting a disruptor.
They might get Roche as the perhaps big claim.
Sure. It's a DD. I mean, there we go. Yeah.
That's what they're wishing was there next time. They probably watched that Liquid game, and Liquid had a DD right when they needed it.
I mean, Newbee are heading straight over.
This time around, TNC will try and intercept them.
Oh, Mugi gets the chance to pop out the BKBs, the Lincolns, pop the Burst Strike. They are going to be able to push TNC away from the pit.
No Metamorph now.
No Metamorphs, no BKBs for the side of TNC for now. They have to back off. See the chase there. The BKB now back available. Raven able to get it off just in time before the homing missile connects. They'll get themselves away, but they can't quite get the Roche. They need to get more than just a Disruptor kill.
Yeah, it should be a pre-Newbee Roche. TNC will have the Exorcism pretty quickly, I imagine, because of the Arcane Rune. That's going to come up in time for them. Death Prophet.
Okay. They will tag this as they jump in. Do commit lasso for it. Take one down. Can they get towards the pit?
Yeah, that's a big thing.
That's already down.
Faces did what I think TNC needed to do with that first Roche. Just run in, find out where they are, throw away your life, secure Roche.
Yeah.
Last time around, no one scouted, no one delayed the opposing team coming in, and as a result, TNC died in the pit. So, very good play by Faith there, even though it does look like it will be.
I mean, the fights are going to get... Well, for the next one, this is going to be very hard with the Refresher Shard on KP, having that sort of double GA and such. It's going to be very hard for this team, as you've mentioned already, who do sort of suffer in the physical damage to be able to fight into.
Oh yeah, they...
Axe Omni as well as...
Yeah, they need to target him. Not sure. I like the idea of the last fight where you go on the Disruptor first, take out the Axe Static Storm, but just felt like a bit too much thrown him. I'm not sure where the lasso went as well. It looked like it went on Omni Knight's Lincoln Sphere in that top fight. I saw the Lincolns pop and Bat was on over him, and then KP just bought so much time with the phase, Yules, Blink build, where he's just like using himself, then blinking away. He should have died there. He was in the middle of like 3 enemy heroes and somehow escapes, so he really is proving to be very problematic. And again, talk about the late game against Lincoln Spheres being such a challenge to play into, and that really is being showcased here.
Coming to the point where we may see Newbee once again go for that high ground push. They have the Aegis, also a cheese as well on Mugi, and a Refresher Shard.
Repel, hit, black damages.
I wish Doctor, he's out of there. He's not surviving that. In fact, Tim's, he's going to be gone as well. Potentially the cooldown coming through. He's trying to get himself out of range, but the glimpses there, dragging him back. Can they keep Tim's alive? Looks like they can. BKB pop from Mugi. He looks towards Cuckoo. There's a homing missile coming inbound as well. Mugi did commit the BKB for this one. Will allow them to take down the tier 3 though. Newbee still standing strong on the high ground of TNC. Can TNC force them back? Proc the Lincolns with the paralyzing cast. Newbee backing off a little bit. Exorcism is there and Metamorphosis. TNC do have the big team fight ults.
just keep repelling Gyro, and they're going to do just that.
Yeah, with the Lotus Orb on him as well, Moogie's pretty much untouchable. The flat cannon just bringing TNC's heroes down lower and lower on the sidelines. Sam-Ace did commit the BKB as well for that, but he still couldn't find an opportunity to jump in. With the Lotus Orbs, with this Linken's, it's so hard for TNC to kick off the fight in any sort of manner.
Yeah, I think at this point, someone like Death Prophet just has to ulti and blink in and hope for the best, because I'm not sure what else they've really got. You've got a BKB, so you can at least preempt BKB as soon as you jump in, so you don't get silenced by a disruptor.
There we go, he's going to do exactly that. They do manage to set up for a two-man burrow strike into the silence. GA, first one comes out from KP. Trying to focus towards Moogie, but they just can't do anything to him at this moment in time. Static Storm's laid down. It will be able to trap the Death Prophet and in fact take him down as well. SCCC gets the double kill. Raven's out as well. Triple kill for SCCC. GG, well played is called, as it's all too much for TNC in this later portion of the game. Newbee getting just everything together. They have the perfect item, I say. The point where this lineup of TNC just couldn't fight into them at all, as it seemed.
Yeah, the Omni Knight countered both of the big cores, Terrorblade and Death Prophet. That is kind of the biggest downfall for TNC this game, when neither of those cores could do damage in a team fight where Omni Knight was being kept alive. So suddenly Omni Knight has to become the target, but he's got this Linken's, he's very hard to jump on. They had